Y'all just been doing whatever you want to all your life. And Anthony scarred. Oh, she got the tongue out for Anthony. Yeah. Hey, at one point in time, Anthony was that guy. Shit. Let me see. I told you flowers, right? Yep. And you cool with that?
Yeah. Just make them colorful. Wait, I got my numbing cream.
What, you got it on?
No.
Hold on. Well, let me see what I can do. Hold on. That's all this is. That's all this for. Let me see what kind of flowers will really make this Anthony disappear. Maybe like a lotus. So the lotus flower ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to put some different kind of flowers. Probably like a couple of them, and they could work. Like a little bush of flowers that could work. And they gotta be red because you already got this red right here.
Different colors?
So like I said, it's still kind of swollen, but you get the picture. You know what I'm talking about? How did it feel? How did numbing cream work for you?
It was good. I didn't feel nothing.
Yeah? That what's up. All the way from Florida, man, that Florida water.
So let's talk about this. Because I've seen several people do this. You go and put an ex-lover or the person that you was involved with at the time on your body, and then y'all break up, and now you got to get it removed. What is the purpose of that? I don't know, because I'm not a tattoo guy. You know what I mean? But what for those who have tattoos and for those who have put somebody's name on their body, what is the purpose of that? Especially a loved one. Now, if you want to go put grandma's name, I don't believe in no tattoos, but if you want to ink yourself up and do that, you do whatever floats your boat. But putting a person that connect with dude, and the reason I'm saying that is because I saw a video probably about a month ago where this lady said she put her kid's father name on her, and her kid's father has been deceased, and she wanted a memory, and her fiance was like, "You're not doing that. You're gonna have to get that covered up or removed, because I'm not gonna be having the relationships with you and you got a whole another man name on your body," which I totally agree. That was great. I understand y'all might have had kids together, but there is no way I'm finna allow you to have another man's name on you, especially where I can see it. Especially, I don't care if I can see it or not, but during intimate time, you're gonna see it anyway. So what makes a person go do that? You know what I mean? Anthony was that man that made you see the stars, the moon, the rain. You know what I mean? He was touching the back of the stove. I have no idea. But even me and my wife been together a long time. There's no way I would ever put my wife's name on, much as I love her. And there's no way she will probably ever put my name on her, much as she loved me. It just won't happen. Because anything can happen. Anything can happen. And now you got a permanent marker or reminder of that person. I don't care if a person deceased. I don't want a permanent mark on me, period, reminding me of no time in my life or reminding me of nobody. They could live right here in the heart and up here. But I'm not going to do that. I won't do that. So for anybody who does do that, what caused it? What makes you do that? And in this case, you hear somebody in the background say, yeah, Anthony was that guy. And not only she had his name in there on the center of her back, where if you taking back shots, that other dude could see Anthony's name. I'm like, do you want to see that? Or And then she had the little tongues on the side. I'm gonna show the video again for Anthony. But my goodness, Anthony was that guy. Then you heard somebody say, "Yeah, Anthony was that man. He was the guy at one point in her life." But yeah, I see that all the time, man. I see that. People get a tattoo of somebody on their cheeks, in the middle of their back, their forearm, and I ain't worried about the name of other people. I want to ask you, what makes you get a tattoo? Period. You know what I mean? And then what makes you get them all on your neck? And some people put them on their face, and I wonder. I could be ignorant to the fact. I don't know, and I'm open to saying I'm ignorant to the fact because I never had a tattoo, nor do I desire a tattoo. But that's my prerogative. You know what I mean? That's just how I feel. But what makes you get them? And if you want to get them, why put them all like on neck and face and everything like that? You might need a job one day. And if I'm sitting across from me, I don't care how much experience you have or how much degrees you might have. I'm looking at your thought process because I'm looking at like they got a damn tattoo on their face. Do they know how ridiculous that look? That's what I'm looking. That's how I'm looking at you. Or a tattoo on your neck. That's how I'm looking at you. So, with that said, man, let's watch this video one more time with Anthony, and then I'll come back and close it out. But it's rough, man. Anthony even got the what you call it, the tongues on the side. So Anthony was that guy.
Y'all just been doing whatever you want to all your life. And Anthony scarred. Oh, she got the tongue out for Anthony. Yeah. At one point in time, Anthony was that guy. Shit. Let me see. I told you flowers, right? Yeah. And you cool with that?
Yeah. Just make them colorful. Wait, I got my numbing cream.
What? You got it on?
No.
Hold on. Well, let me see what I can do. Hold on. That's all this is. That's all this for. Let me see what kind of flowers will really make this Anthony disappear. Maybe like a lotus. So the lotus flower ain't gonna work. I'm gonna have to put some different kind of flowers. Probably like a couple of them, and they can work. Like a little bush of flowers that could work. And they gotta be red because you already got this red right here.
Different colors?
So like I said, it's still kind of swollen, but you get the picture. You know what I'm talking about? How did it feel? How did numbing cream work for you?
It was good. I didn't feel nothing.
Yeah? That what's up. All the way from Florida, man, that Florida water.
All right, it turned out well. It turned out well, but you could have saved yourself some time and pain. But she had numbing cream, so I guess she ain't feeling anything. But she could have saved herself some time and some money by not even putting Anthony on her back, unless it's your child or whatever. And then no man still want to see your child on there because I'm looking at your thought process too. But with that said, man, this link to this video will be in the description box. You can like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. We greatly appreciate all y'all do. The channel is growing, and we're excited, man. We're excited to see what the future holds for the Abril Yasharel Show. If you want to send me any videos, send it to abrilyasharel@gmail.com. And until next time, be good. Shalom.